Morning students. In today's class, let us see one of the important grammars in English language, tenses. Tenses of verbs are used to express time. Tense expresses time reference. They indicate the time and state of the action. Tenses are usually manifested by the use of specific forms of the verbs, particularly in their conjugation patterns. Here in this grammar tense, the verb plays an important role. So let us see about the verb. Verb. Usually you have learned that only action words are verb, but here I'm going to give the action words, state of being, be form, and possession. These three are the verb forms. Action words like do, does, did. Here you can apply any number of action word like go, goes, went, write, writes, wrote, play, plays, played, eat, eats, ate, like that. You can apply any number of action words. That is called action words. State of being or be form verb. We do not do actions always. So sometimes we are being a state, that is called state of being. The state of beings are 5. Am is our present tense state of being, and was and were past tense state of being. And possession are have form. Have, has, and had. Have as present, had past. So let us see the types of tenses. There are 12 types of tenses in English. Present tense. There are 4 types of present tense, 4 types of past tense, and 4 types of future tense also. First one, simple present tense, simple past tense, simple future tense, and the second 3 continuous tenses: present continuous tense, past continuous tense, and future continuous tense. Same way in perfect, present perfect tense, past perfect tense, and future perfect tense. Then finally, perfect continuous tenses like present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous, and future perfect continuous. There are 12 types of tenses. So the following paragraph will help you to understand the tense forms better. So as I said in the earlier, verb is an important one here. So let us see the verb form. The first 3 simple tenses like simple present, simple past, and simple future. As I said earlier, verb forms do, does, did, action words, am, is, are, was, were, be form verbs, have, as, had, possessions. So in simple tenses, we can easily understand this one. When we use any one of the verb forms, either action words or state of beings or possession, that is called simple tense. We should not use be form verb plus action word or a form plus action word. We should use only one form of the verbs. In simple present, you can use do, does form or am, is, are, or have as. This is called simple present. In simple past, the same way, you can use action word like did or past be form was, were, or had. Then future, obviously the future will have will or shall. When you use action word, you can use do form or be form. There is no be form for the future, so you can use be and also have. So this is the structure. When you apply, you can find simple present, simple past, and simple future. Then continuous tenses. So continuous itself means ing verb form. I mean verb plus ing. That is called ing verb form. Here there are three continuouses: present continuous, past continuous, and future continuous. So all the three tenses have continuous form. So all the three will have ing verb form. But here the question is, how can we identify whether present continuous or past continuous or future continuous? It's an easy one. As I said earlier, ing verb form will tell you the continuous form. When we use the present be form, am, is, are. When you use the present form am, is, are, that is called present continuous. For continuous, we can use ing form. For present, we can use am, is, are. The same way for past continuous. Continuous again ing verb form. When you use past be form, that is called past and continuous. Was, were, past, verb plus ing, continuous. Then future. Obviously will or shall be plus verb plus ing. So there is no future be form verb, so we can use be as a be form verb. Will or shall be, verb plus ing, future continuous. Then perfect tenses. Three perfect tenses. Perfect tenses itself means you have to use the past participle. I mean the third form of the verb, like go, went, gone, write, wrote, written, speak, spoke, spoken, come, came, come, drive, drove, driven. So the last one, the third form of the verb is called V3 or the past participle. So past participle means perfect. For present perfect, we have to use the present have form, like have and as. So have and as will help you to understand it is a present. V3 perfect. So you will get present perfect. Then past perfect. Obviously had is the past and the past participle will denote perfect. So past perfect. Future will or shall have plus V3. So future perfect. Then the three perfect continuous tenses: present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous, and future perfect continuous. For continuous, we have to use ing verb form. For perfect, we have to use been. For present, you can use have or as. Have or as will denote present. Been will indicate perfect, ing continuous. So you will get present perfect continuous. Then had, been plus verb plus ing. Had again past, been perfect, and ing verb form continuous. So past perfect continuous. You can easily identify, you can easily understand and write. Future. Will or shall have plus been plus verb plus ing. Will or shall have future, been perfect, and ing verb form continuous. So you will get future perfect continuous. This table will help you to understand, identify, and write the 12 types of tenses. I hope you understand. In the next video, we will see the usage of tenses and also the examples for these 12 types of tenses. I hope you understand. Thank you.